BTS Global News Today. Paris, October 2025. That night, the sky over Paris was a soft shade of gray. A light rain had just stopped, leaving a glittering sheen on the cobblestone streets that reflected the glow of the city lights. In a hidden corner, not far from the majestic Eiffel Tower, a prestigious restaurant on Rue Saint-Dominique was still alive with quiet murmurs. Guests whispered, cameras were kept discreet, and only a few realized that Paris was holding a secret that night. V's secret night in Paris. What really happened after that dinner? That question has shaken the K-pop world, keeping every BTS fan's eyes wide open since the first light of dawn in Seoul. Kim Taehyung, better known to the world as V from BTS, has always been known for his mystery. Amid a busy schedule and growing talks of his upcoming solo comeback, his presence in Paris this time wasn't just about attending a fashion event. That evening, when fans thought everything ended with an elegant dinner with the Celine team and key figures from TWS, the story was only beginning. As the restaurant lights dimmed and the staff closed the doors, Taehyung was seen leaving alone, without his usual large security entourage. Only one black car waited in front. A few paparazzi caught the moment, but once the car turned onto Avenue Bosquet, its direction remained unknown. Some sources claimed that the car headed toward the Seine River, and that's where things turned hazy. A fashion journalist who happened to be nearby said she saw someone resembling Taehyung walking by the riverbank in a long beige coat and a black hat that hid most of his face. No cameras, no fans, just the silhouette of a man deep in thought, as if weighing something much greater than fashion or publicity. Paris, a city of secrets and memories, seemed to stand as a silent witness that night to something no one wanted to speak of. Around 11 p.m. local time, an anonymous account on X, Twitter, posted a blurry photo showing a man sitting by the river with a cup of coffee and a small camera in his hand. The caption simply read, "He looks like he's waiting for someone." The world went wild. The hashtag V in Paris shot to #1 globally within 2 hours. Fans began comparing posture, the way he sat, even the shadow behind him, and everything pointed to one name, Kim Taehyung. But who was he waiting for that night? Someone from the fashion world he had dinner with earlier? Or someone far more meaningful? Rumors spread across international army forums, suggesting that after the official dinner, V was scheduled to have a private meeting with one of Celine's creative directors. But another insider, one closer to the BTS team, said the meeting had been canceled earlier that evening. So, if Taehyung didn't attend that meeting, what was he doing, alone, by the Seine so late at night? Around midnight, a staff member from the five-star Le Muris Hotel claimed to have seen Taehyung return. But the detail that caught everyone's attention, he wasn't alone. A man wearing a black denim jacket, a mask, and a beanie walked a few steps behind him. Some said he was a personal security staffer, but others insisted he looked too casual to be a bodyguard. Wild theories arose. Some believed it could be an old friend who had come quietly from Seoul. Speculations grew stronger when a fan on Weverse shared a screenshot showing that V had been online around 1:17 a.m. He had posted a short line that instantly became a global enigma. Sometimes the quietest nights tell the loudest stories. Armies across the world dissected that sentence like detectives. Was he talking about his feelings? Someone he met in Paris? Or perhaps a new song he was writing in silence? Many believe that Taehyung had written something that night. Maybe a new track, maybe a letter to someone, or even a piece of his personal story that might one day surface as part of his next project. But one thing was certain. Since that post appeared, the fandom's mood had shifted. There was a new sense of melancholy, something that couldn't be described in ordinary words. The next morning, Taehyung was seen leaving the hotel in a casual outfit, an airy white shirt and linen trousers. He smiled warmly at a few fans before stepping into a car. But sharp-eyed observers noticed something different in his gaze. Calm, yet full of something unspoken. Cameras caught a glint in his eyes that seemed to carry the weight of someone, or something, that had happened the night before. Journalists tried to ask about his plans for the day, but no answers came. HYBE remained silent, and that silence only deepened the mystery. That afternoon, the French magazine Le Monde Style published a short article titled V de BTS, L'ombre elegante de Paris, the elegant shadow of Paris. It described how Taehyung appeared not only as a K-pop star, but as a true artist seeking inspiration in the city of art. But among the graceful sentences lay a paragraph that sent chills through fans. Some witnesses say he was not alone that night. There was a long conversation, quiet laughter, and two people walking under the moonlight by the saying. The world immediately wanted to know, who was that second person? Someone from the music industry? An old friend? Or someone more than just a friend? Some fans even noticed matching flight times between Taehyung and a young artist who had also flown to Paris the previous night. But there was no concrete evidence. Everything remained speculation. But as always, when it comes to BTS, even the smallest rumor can become a global storm within hours. By Taehyung's third night in Paris, he had completely disappeared from public sight. No official schedule, no social media posts, no paparazzi sightings. But something intriguing appeared on the Instagram story of a French fashion photographer named Amélie Laurent. She posted a silhouette of a man standing by her apartment window with the caption, "Some muses don't need to pose. They just breathe art." Armies on Reddit and X quickly compared the man's silhouette to Taehyung's, and it matched perfectly. The broad shoulders, long neck, and distinctive posture left little doubt. The photo was deleted 2 hours later, but it was too late. The digital trail had already gone viral worldwide. Then came an even wilder theory, that Taehyung was secretly working on something with the photographer, perhaps a private shoot or an unrevealed visual project. Yet, an insider at HYB clarified that there was no official schedule involving any brand or photo shoot that evening, reinforcing the idea that his activities were entirely personal. Some veteran armies speculated that night might have been a kind of soul retreat for him, a moment of release, reflection, and creation. Perhaps he was writing something that would one day make the world cry. But the story didn't end there. On the fourth day, a Korean tourist accidentally filmed a short clip near the Musée Rodin Gardens. In the video, a male voice that sounded remarkably like Taehyung's could be heard laughing softly, speaking to someone beside him. What made the world freeze, though, was a faintly recorded line. "It's been a long time since we talked like this, right?" The sentence stunned armies everywhere. Who was he talking to? And why did it sound so emotional? Fans quickly connected it to old rumors about certain BTS members who had grown distant, seen together less often due to individual schedules and military service. Some speculated that the person sitting next to Taehyung might be one of them, someone who had come quietly, perhaps to reconcile, perhaps to reminisce. There was no visual proof, but the emotion in that clip felt raw and real, like two souls finally speaking after a long silence. To this day, no major media outlet has confirmed what really happened that night. HYB has maintained its calm stance, releasing only a short statement. V is in Paris for personal activities and collaborations related to future projects. But for fans who truly know Taehyung, the signs are undeniable. Something happened behind the scenes. Too many clues, too many whispers to be ignored. His last night in Paris marked the climax of it all. Around 2 a.m., a French fanbase account, Taehyung France, uploaded a short video taken from afar. It showed a man standing on a hotel balcony, gazing at the sparkling Eiffel Tower in the distance.